Bernie just first in the live stream. How you doing there, Bernie? Oh, hold on a second. Let me open up my camera here so you can see me. I'm here. I exist today. Alright. Hopefully you all are having a great Wednesday. It's kind of like a TGIF for me. Since early tomorrow morning we got to catch an early flight heading to San Diego. Matty Ice cards, big race ball cards. Matty Ice, Bernie H. Thanks for popping into the stream here today. We're going to have a little bit of a different Hall of Fame Friday on Wednesday. We're going to be doing Rickey Henderson this week. Episode number 133, I believe. I got to get all my streams up and operational here. Let me get this up and running here. Get this one up and running. Right, I believe I got my computer on its way to tell me when I actually hit the live button here and got everybody starting to show up. We're going to have a fun-filled Hall of Fame Friday. We'll see what time we finish, whether we get to a Fairfield with it or not. Okay, got a whole bunch of cards here you can probably see for Rickey Henderson here. This is my Rickey Henderson collection for the most part. There might be some higher end stuff that I didn't pull out of my box. I just finished sorting this just before our live stream. So that's the fun part there. Okay, but we've got 203. Let me see. Let me get up here, and it was 201, so we'll go 206. We'll end the early birds. 206 will end the early birds. That up. Okay, we got about 2 minutes to pop into the stream. See how many people we get. We got 4 thumbs up, looks like. Let me get my other computer. Okay, there we go. We're there. Let me load up the stream there so I get the chat. Oh, there we go. Now we got 6 thumbs up. 6 thummies up. Cards in my car with Harpo. Soda's in the house. God is great. Matty Ice. Bernie H. Chuck Dupree. Sports cards. How you doing, Chuck? Okay. I think I've got most everybody, but let's get down here. As soon as we get to 206, about a minute or less to go. About a minute or less to go. I'll hit the enter button and we'll go over our commercial breaks here. We'll get into at least one. We'll see how it goes and see if we do 2 trivias or maybe even 3. We'll see how things move along here. Okay? Don't forget to Hulk smash or Wolverine slash or Shohei Ohtani strike the like button, guys. Thanks there, Titus. Appreciate that. Shout out in the stream here for that. Appreciate that very much. We got 205. We do got Torque, the home run slamming Torque, Dragon Fan Tim's in the house, just saying hi. And boom, almost there. 206. And the early bird, Otani, ain't throwing strikes for a while. That's true. That's true. I think they've got him in the batter's box, don't I, as a designated hitter, but he won't be pitching, most likely through the end of the season. So I guess that's a good thing for some people, bad thing for the Angels. No, he is not. Callie and Jordan's quad, you just missed it. Well, no, you're still here, Callie. I'll probably be able to get you in. I'm going to start going through the list. Let me get through the commercials real quick here. Let me put my trivia just slightly off to the side for now. Just want to do a shout out quick for my new 2023 Patreon tiers. These new tiers are repack boxes of your favorite PC team or teams. Limit of 2 teams per Patreon. Okay, we do have a $10.99 Carefield. That's a Fairfield repack, which contains 1 pack of unopened cards. $14.99 is a blaster box, contains 3 packs of unopened cards plus cards of your favorite team or teams that you've indicated when you sign up for the Patreon for that tier. For $24.99 is a mega box, contains 5 packs of unopened cards and filled the rest of the way to the brim with your favorite team's PC cards. Then there's $49.99 is a monster box, which contains a Carefield, a blaster, and a mega. Every box contains sticker certified packing and a guaranteed hit in every box. Again, just so you do know, this will be the last live stream from my home, at least, until next Tuesday. Okay, so this is the Mariners' schedule. They did lose again to Cincinnati, so we're going to try and at least salvage 1 game out of the series, hopefully. We're in a 3-game losing streak, and we got to come out of that before we head to LA and for the Angels and the Dodgers. And then go back on the road for Oakland and Texas, and then back home for Houston and Texas. And then we end our season. So that is the status there. I think we're kind of in a tie. No, we're either in a tie or we're 1 game behind Houston. One of the two. So we're either in a tie or we'll see how things end up. But we did make it up to 301 entries yesterday with the participation of yesterday. So that means I can show you this, and we are on our 3rd prize in the month already. We do have 3 prizes that will be eligible for September, and the Super Chat still stands at $11 for the Super Chat giveaway. Alright, so other than that, let me go ahead and get people logged in. I'm going to scoot this out of the way so I can leave my sheet here as we get people logged in for the baseball game. Okay, now that we're starting here, I'm going to refresh this, squirrel the chat all the way back up, and we're going to get Bernie H in for his 2+. Just this month only. We're going for 2 when we start the stream, 2 when we end the stream, and whatever else you get in between with the baseball game and the trivia questions, those will just be bonus. Alright, then we got Big Ray's ball cards for a +2. 2+. Okay. Then we got Matty Ice Cards is in the house here. Matty Ice Cards for a 2+. See how many people we can get in the baseball game today. Bernie H, Big Ray's ball cards, Matty Ice, Bernie H, Callie and Jordan squad is here today, so they get a 2+. Looks like we've got 10 viewers, the most ever for a while. Especially this early. We just started the stream. We're just getting ready to do the baseball game. Chuck Dupree sports cards. Chuck's in here for the baseball game. Let's see how many people we can field in the baseball game today. Alright. So we got Chuck Dupree there. We got Matty Ace, Callie, Matty Ice. Cards in my car with our Posadas got into the baseball game. He was here as part of the early birds. Let's see. Bernie H, Callie and Jordan Squad, Chuck, Matty Ice, Bernie H, Chuck Dupree, Sports Cards. Torque, the Dork, the Dragon Fan, Tim's in the house here. Boy, we're getting top heavy on the baseball game. The low letters in the alphabet for now. Big Ray's ball cards, C and J, Chuck Dupree, cards in my car, Chuck Dupree, Matty Ice cards, Big Ray's, Chuck, Callie and Jordan Squad, cards in my car with our Posada. God is Great's in the house for a 2+. I'll go through the list, and if you are here and I missed in the chat, be sure you let me know. Okay. Alright. God is Great. I got God is Great, right? Yep, God is Great's logged in. Bernie H, Chuck Dupree, Matty Ice cards. I got Matty Ice cards, right? Yep, Matty Ice cards. God is Great, God is Great, God is Great. Callie and Jordan. Dork to Dork, cards in my car. Chuck Dupree, God is Great, God is Great. Chuck. Then I ended it, but while we're still shouting out, we'll get you in if you showed up late. Callie and Jordan Squad. Callie and Jordan Squad's already in here. Big Ray, Chuck, Callie, cards, Matty Ice, Callie, Matty Ice, Big Ray, cards in my car. I think I got everybody here. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not quite 3 full innings, but that's pretty cool. We got 10 viewers. Alright, so let me shout out who is in the batting lineup for today. And these go in the order that we will hit them. It's just alphabetical order is what I do generally. So it's just Bernie H, Big Ray's ball cards, Callie and Jordan Squad, cards in my car with our Posada is batting first. So you are in the cleanup position there. Robert, Chuck Dupree, Dragon Fan Tim, God is Great, and Guru, and Wahoo the Turtle, and Matty Ice cards. Did I not shout anybody else? So that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that did give us 9, didn't it? I almost forgot about Matty Ice cards down there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we got 3 full innings for sure. Guru is here. Guru is here. Did I miss him? Did I miss him? Hold on. We go to the top. Bernie, Big Ray, Matty Ice. Gonna go through everybody just to make sure. Big Ray, Matty Ice, Bernie, Callie and Jordan, Chuck Dupree, Matty Ice, Callie and Jordan, Matty Ice, cards in my car, Bernie H, Callie and Jordan Squad, Chuck Dupree, Matty Ice, Bernie H, Chuck Dupree with the fist bump, Callie and Jordan, Dork the home run, slamming Dork, Dragon Fan Tim, Big Ray, Chuck Dupree, cards in my car, Chuck Dupree, Matty Ice, cards in the car, Big Ray, Chuck Dupree, sports cards, Callie cards, God is Great, Callie, God, Bernie H, Chuck, God is Great, God is Great, God is Great, Callie and Jordan, Dork the Dork, cards in my car, Chuck Dupree, God is Great, God is Great, Otani throwing strikes, nope, and to the early birds, no he is not. He took him out completely. Reports say, oh, he's not even batting. Oh my word! To lose the big guns of the season. He won't be pitching again until 2025. Oh my word! Callie and Jordan Squad, Matty Ice, Callie and Jordan, Matty Ice, cards, Callie, Matty Ice, cards in my car, Big Ray. I did not see no Guru yet. It's you said Guru in the lineup, but he's not here. Oh, did I? Oh, how'd he end up in here? That's right. So we got 8. We got 8. One shy of... Nobody else showed up, did they? I could say I'm here, but I don't have a spot for me on here because I don't count. So we got 8 batters in the game for today. We're going to get the ball rolling here, get this baseball game underway so we can get into the trivia and then get into our Hall of Fame Friday, episode 133, Rickey Henderson on Wednesday, and the baseball game and trivia. And we'll see where we go from there, whether we get to a fair field or not. Okay, so for this day, the 6th of September 2023, let's get the baseball game rolling with Bernie H., Big Ray, and Callie and Jordan squad. First up to bat is Bernie H. for his 2 at-bats. That's a rebounder. There's a triple and a hit. 2 plus 1 is 3 for Bernie H. That gives Bernie H 3 entries. Okay, next up is going to be Big Ray's ball cards. Big Ray's ball cards. He's the next batter up to bat. Got a triple and a 6. 6 plus 2 is 8 plus 8 for Big Ray. Next up to bat, and the last one in the first inning, is Callie and Jordan squad. Callie and Jordan squad is up next to bat. And here we go, Callie. Boom, there's 1 and 2. You got a triple for 2 and a 40-pointer for 4. 4 plus 2 is 6 plus 6 for Callie and Jordan squad. So that means you get 6 more entries into the end of month giveaway. Alright, let me reload and restart the inning here. Get that loaded. Get these down in here. And let's get rolling here with our next 3 batters, which are Cards in My Car with our Posada, Chuck Dupree Sports Cards, and Dragon Fan Tim. Okay, they are our next 3 batters in our baseball game. Okay, so boom, boom. Let me get this all ready. Let me scooch that up a little bit. All right, we are into our second inning now. Oh, a foul ball for an out. And a 5 plus 5 for Cards in My Car with our Posada. Robert, that gives you 5 more entries into the September giveaway. Alright, next batter is Chuck Dupree Sports Cards for his 2 at-bats. Got a single and a triple for 3 plus 2 equals 5 for Chuck. So Chuck gets a 5-pointer. Alright, next up to bat, the bottom of this inning, last batter of inning number 2 is Dragon Fan Tim. Got a triple and a single. That's 3 plus 2 is 5 plus 5 for Dragon Fan Tim. Alright, and so we've got 2 more batters. We've got God is Great and Matty Ice Cards. God is Great and Matty Ice Cards. Okay, reload the batter's box for the inning, and let's go with, again, God is Great. Got a hit and a triple. That's a 2 plus a 1 is a plus 3 for God is Great. And last but not least is Matty Ice Cards coming up to bat with 2 outs in the 3rd inning. And let's see what Matty Ice Cards can do for his 2 at-bats. I'll just do the 2 at-bats real quick and get it done. Oh, there's a foul ball. Sorry about that. And a 500 for a 5-pointer, so plus 5 for Matty Ice Cards. Okay, so there we go. Do this real quick. Get this done. Got so many things I gotta finish up for the day. We got church tonight. We gotta finish packing, getting ready for our trip tomorrow. My wife wants me to go out and water the garden after I'm done my show. So that's why I'm probably gonna have to preempt the, because by the time I get done here, it's gonna be close to 4 o'clock is my guess. 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So that means 7 o'clock on the East Coast. But that takes care of the baseball game and the batters there. So now we're moving on to our trivia. Going to be moving on to the trivia. Okay. So next on the list is we'll do at least one trivia for sure. We'll see how long it takes to get this one done. I want to try and get started on Rickey Henderson's biography by 2:30. So without further ado, this first one, if we do get to a second one, the trivia we're going to do now is for today, Wednesday, September 6, 2023, and the baseball birthdays for today are Red Faber, Vince DiMaggio, Derek Lee, and Harry Danning. And the title for this trivia is Cheating. Cheating. Okay? So there's going to be two parts. You're going to have to match up the player with what they cheated on. Okay? You're going to have to match up the player, which they will be, the players' names will be 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you want to put it on a piece of paper, 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right? And then the other column will be labeled A, B, C, and D. Okay? So let's get rolling here so we can finish before 2:30 and maybe get another trivia in. Okay? Chuck, laugh out loud, Chuck. I was going to say Altuve. Okay? So match the player with his cheating practice. Okay? So our list of 4 batters that are involved in the cheating process are number 1, Larry Sorensen. Number 2, Whitey Ford. Number 3, Maury Wills. And then number 4 is Craig Nettles. Okay? So the first 4 players are 1, Larry Sorensen, 2, Whitey Ford, 3, Maury Wills, and 4, Craig Nettles. Okay? So those are your 4 players that are involved in this match up with how they cheated. Okay? So in your A column, in your A, B, C, and D column, you want to put A is move the batter's box, B is used mud, C is sandpapered the ball, and D put super balls in the bat. I guess that was to get it to bounce more, or to get it, give it some spring off the bat. All right. So again, I'm gonna get ready here with start your guessing when I type it into the chat. Oh, and this will be a 5-pointer unless somebody does not get all 4 correct. Okay? So, let me go through it one more time in case you're still making notes. Match the player with the cheating practice. 1, Larry Sorensen. 2, Whitey Ford. 3, Maury Wills. 4, Craig Nettles. A, moved the batter's box. B, used mud. C, sandpapered the ball. And D, put super balls on the bat. Start your guessing now. Again, 5 points if you get all 4 correct. If first person that gets all 4 correct, you will get 5 entries for the September giveaway. 1C, 2. Okay, so let me see what we got here. Okay, I won't give any hints or anything, but Dragon Fan Tim, you've got 2 correct. You've got 2 of the 4 correct. Okay. Big Ray, you've got 1 correct. J Pylon's got a thumbs up. Cards in my car with Art Posada. You've got 1 correct, brother. So far, Dragon Fan Tim has 2 correct, to the best of my knowledge that I see here in the answers. And let's see, what do we start? 20. When did I start the 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Your first one had more correct there, Dragon Fan. But if you erased it, I'll have to go with which one you got now. Okay. What about mine? Matty Ice. Hold on. Let's see. BCDNA. Matty Ice, you didn't get any correct. But Dragon Fan Tim's first one got 2 out of the 4. Let's see. Big Ray's got. Nope, none of those are correct either. Your last guess there, Big Ray. And we're going to end the guessing now, okay? So if I go back up the top, Dragon Fan Torque to Dork, the home run slamming dork. Okay, so looks like he had the first 2 correct. Larry Sorensen sandpapered the ball, and Whitey Ford used mud. Okay, is the only 2 that I saw that were correct. Okay, so do me a favor. I kind of eyeballed and went through all those. Yeah. When I read the answers, if somebody has more than 2 correct, since Dragon Fan Tim was the closest with getting 2 correct. Yeah. Tim got it for 2, I think. I'm pretty sure, yeah. So I'm going to read through. So again, cheating. Match the player with the cheating practice. 1. Larry Sorensen. 2. Whitey Ford. 3. Maury Wills. 4. Craig Nettles. And the answers are A. Moved the batter's box. B. Used mud. C. Sandpapered the ball and put super balls in the bat. Okay, so the first one is 1C. Sorensen scuffed balls with hidden sandpaper. 2B. In a New York Times article, Confessions of a Gunkball Artist, Ford said that he caked mud on the ball from mud pies he built near the mound. Maybe it was raining or something. Alright, and then 3A, Mariners skipper Maury Wills was suspended for 2 games in 1981 for telling the groundskeeper to move the batter's box closer to the mound so hitters could reach curveballs before they broke. Oh my word, that was pretty sneaky. And then 4D, in a 1974 game, Nettles' bat shattered and 6 super balls flew out. Okay, so let me see. Just saying. Let me see, Matty Ice. Let me go up. Because, again, remember, it's whoever first gets the correct answer, whether it's all 4 for 5 points, or if you get 3 right, or 2 right, or just 1 right. And depending on how many you got right and who answered first is how it goes. I don't do multiple winners. So Matty Ice had B, C, A, and D. B, C, A, and D. Okay, yeah, you had the last 2, and Dragon Fan Tim had the first 2, but he got his 2 correct first. But, okay, so yeah. That's why I just needed reminders like that to know. So you guys were tied, but Dragon Fan Tim got the answer first. Okay, we are at 2:30, and I'm going to have at least an hour. So tell you what. We'll do this one next. No, that's another harder one. Alright, so I'm going to leave all these trivias for next Tuesday when I come back on September 12th. So on September 12th, we're going to catch up on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, weekend, Monday, and Tuesday. So we will have 1, and then that will be just a factoid on Friday. On the weekend, we'll have a trivia. Okay, now Monday, September 11th, we'll have a trivia question. And then on Tuesday, when I resume my live streams from the house here, so we will have the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we'll have about 5. We'll have a bunch to go through. So we'll have bonus trivias next Tuesday, in case you're wondering. So we will have more fun with trivia on Tuesday, okay? So that'll be it for now. So Dragon Fan Tim got +2. +2 entries for his correct. So you're up to 9 so far today, Tim. Dragon Fan. Okay, I'm going to put the baseball game aside for now. Ooh, it's getting muggy. Get muggy. I'm going to have to turn my fan on before we start this biography here. I'll be dozing off on you. Okay, we're going to put this off to the side. These are the cards I will be going through for Rickey Henderson. So we do have a lot of Rickey Henderson here. I'm gone until the 12th after tomorrow. So it works for me. Oh, there you go. There you go, Maddie. Yeah, me and my wife and our niece and her husband and my wife's sister are going to San Diego to visit family and do some sightseeing. If we can squeeze it into the schedule, I'm going to try and go and do a Petco Park tour. San Diego Padres are out of town this weekend while we're there. So, but we'll have fun there. I'll ban you before the stream at Big Ray's Ballcards. Oh my word. Don't you guys be banning people, or the wrenches will come away. Okay. I know you're just joking around there, Dragon Fan Tim. But, so yeah. So that's what we're going to do here, but we are going to do Rickey Henderson's biography next, first. So we're going to let these sit here, and then when we finish the biography, time permitting, we will go through my Rickey Henderson collection. All these are all different cards in numerical sequence, from the no number cards to the subsets and things on the back here. So we will be doing that for sure. So let me refresh this. Tim with 2 and Posada with 2, but Tim first. Oh, there we go. Thanks. Appreciate that, Big Ray. That's right. So Posada had 2 also. Well, that's good. At least a bunch of people got 2 correct. Okay. So let's see. That's done. That's done. We refresh the live here, and then we'll get into Rickey Henderson's biography here. Turn the light off for now. Oh, now it goes right back on again. If it goes on again, I'm just gonna leave it on. It's got a mind of its own sometimes. Okay. I know it's probably annoying seeing my finger trying to turn the light off. There we go. All right. So other than that, let's get into our biography for Rickey Henderson now. Let me get a sip of water real quick. Then we'll get into our content at hand for Rickey Henderson's. Hall of Fame biography here for this Hall of Fame Friday, episode 133, Rickey Henderson on Wednesday. We already did the baseball game and trivia, so let's get into Rickey Henderson's biography. All right. So Rickey Nelson Henley Henderson, can you imagine him putting all that on the baseball card? Was born December 25th, 1958. So he is just a few months younger than me. I was born on July 9th, 1958. But Rickey Henderson's a Christmas baby. Is an American former professional baseball left fielder who played 25 seasons in Major League Baseball for 9 teams from 1979 to 2003, including 4 separate tenures with his original team, the Oakland Athletics, named the Man of Steel. S-T-E-A-L. Remember, he stole a lot of bases. He is widely regarded as baseball's greatest leadoff hitter and base runner. He holds MLB records for career stolen bases, runs, unintentional walks, and leadoff home runs. At the time of his last Major League game in 2003, the 10-time American League All-Star ranked among the sport's top 100 all-time home run hitters and was its all-time leader in walks. In 2009, he was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame on his first ballot. Sorry, let me just close that, get that out of the way. It's kind of bugged me. It's my printer down below. All right. Henderson holds the single season record for stolen bases with 130 in 1982, and is the only player in the American League history to steal 100 bases in a season, having done so 3 times in 1980, 82, and 83. His 1,406 career steals is 50% higher than the previous record of 938 by Lou Brock. Henderson is the all-time stolen base leader for the Athletics, and previously held the New York Yankees franchise record from 1988 to 2011. He was among the league's top 10 base stealers in 21 different seasons. Henderson was named the American League's most valuable player in 1990. He was twice the leadoff hitter for World Series champions, the 1989 Oakland Athletics and the 1993 Toronto Blue Jays. A 12-time stolen base champion, Henderson led the league in runs 5 times. His 25-year career elevated him to the top in several categories, including career at-bats, games, and outfield putouts and total chances. His high on-base percentage, power hitting, and stolen base and run totals made him one of the most dominant and innovative players of all time. He was further known for his unquenchable passion for playing baseball and a buoyant, eccentric, and quotable personality for both perplexed and entertained fans. Once asked if he thought Henderson was a future Hall of Famer, statistician Bill James replied, "If you could split him in 2, you'd have 2 Hall of Famers." The biography of Don Blomdahl. I got tiring seeing the lady's finger who was raging me yesterday. Actually, there is players from 1887 who holds the record, but no one counts that for some reason. Single season steals, that is. And before you say it, Chuck, yes, I was there. Oh my word, you guys. All right. So, early years. Henderson was born December 25th, 1958 in Chicago, Illinois, in the back seat of an Oldsmobile on the way to the hospital. Henderson later joked, "I was already fast, I couldn't wait." He was named Rickey Nelson Henley after the singer-actor Ricky Nelson, and his son John L. Henley and Bobby Henley. When he was 2 years old, his father moved to Oakland, California, and Ricky lived with his grandmother in Pine Bluff, Arkansas, from when he was 2 until he was 7, when he migrated to Oakland with his family. His father died in an automobile accident 10 years after leaving home. His mother married Paul Henderson in Rickey Henley's junior year of high school, and the family adopted the Henderson surname. As a child learning to play baseball in Oakland, Henderson developed the ability to bat right-handed, although he was naturally a left-handed thrower, a rare combination for baseball players, especially non-pitchers. In the entire history of Major League Baseball, though, the 2008 season, only 57 position players were known to have batted right and threw left, and Henderson is easily the most successful player to do so. Henderson later said, "All my friends were right-handed and swung from the left side, so I thought that's the way it was supposed to be done." In 1976, Henderson graduated from Oakland Technical High School, where he played baseball, basketball, and football, and was an All-American running back with 2 1,000-yard rushing seasons. He also ran track, but did not stay with the team as the schedule conflicted with baseball. Henderson received over a dozen scholarships to play football, despite a childhood dream to play for the Oakland Raiders. He turned down the scholarships on the advice of his mother, who argued that football players had shorter careers. In 1983, Henderson married his high school sweetheart, Pamela. They have 3 children, Angela, Alexis, and Adriana. All right, as far as his minor league times, Henderson was drafted by the Oakland Athletics in the 4th round of the 1976 Major League Baseball draft. He spent the first season of his minor league career with the Boise A's of the Northwest League. In 46 games, Henderson batted .336 and hit 3 home runs and 2 triples. Henderson spent the following season with the Modesto A's. He batted .345, 134 games during his record-setting season with Modesto. Henderson, along with Darrell Woodard, nearly broke the league record for team stolen bases. The Modesto A's finished the season with 357 stolen bases. Just shy of the league record of 370. While Woodard tied the single-season player record with 90 stolen bases, Henderson beat the record by stealing 95 bases and was awarded the Sundial Trophy, given to the Modesto A's most valuable player. Henderson spent the 1978 season with the Jersey City Athletics of the Eastern League. After the minor league season ended, he played with the 1978-1979 winter season for the Navajo Mayos of the Mexican Pacific League. He played in 6 games for the team, which won its first championship. In 1979, Henderson started the season with the Ogden A's of the Pacific Coast League. In 71 games for Ogden, he had a batting average of .309 and stole 44 bases. Right, then on to his major league career. The Oakland Athletics. 1979 to 1984. Henderson made his major league debut with Oakland on June 24th, 1979, getting 2 hits in 4 at-bats along with a stolen base. He batted .274 with 33 stolen bases in 89 games. In 1980, Henderson became the 3rd modern-era player to steal 100 bases in a season. Maury Wills, 104 in 1962. And Lou Brock's 118 in 1974 had preceded him. That winter, Henderson played in the Puerto Rican Professional Baseball League, and his stolen bases broke that league's record as well. Henderson adopted an exaggerated crouch as the hitting stance when he reduced his strike zone without sacrificing much power. Sports writer Jim Murray described Henderson's strike zone as being smaller than Hitler's heart. In 1982, he described his approach to Sports Illustrated. I found that if I squatted down real low at the plate, I could see the ball better. I also knew that it threw the pitcher off. I found that I could put my weight on my back foot and still turn my hips on the swing. I'm doing slow. I'm down so low, I don't have much of a strike zone. Sometimes walking much even gets me mad. Last year, Ed Ott of the Angels got so frustrated because the umpire was calling balls that would have been strikes on anybody else that he stood up and shouted at me, "Stand up and hit like a man." I guess I do that to people. Regarding Henderson's 1982 season in the mid-80s, the Hidden Game of Baseball book looked at such statistics as .78 expected runs with a runner on first and no outs, 1.07 expected runs with runners on second and no outs, and only .25 expected runs, no one out on and one out. The authors concluded that Henderson's 130 stolen bases he contributed 22.2 runs to the A's offense by being caught stealing 42 times. He cost his team 20.6 runs, and therefore the authors concluded the net effect of his running activity was merely 1.6. Don's getting sleepy. Yeah, sometimes. My wife kept me up late again last night watching a show. 1.6 extra runs for the season. A later analysis determined his net contribution was 5.3 runs for the season. All right, then he moved on to, in 1985 to 89, the New York Yankees. Let me get a sip of cold water to wake up. Thanks, God is great. I'll try and wake me up. All right, in December 1984, Henderson was traded to the New York Yankees along with Bert Bradley for 5 players: Tim Burtas, Jay Howell, Stan Javier, Eric Plunk, and Jose Rijo. In his first season with the Yankees, he led the league in runs scored, 146 stolen bases, 80 runs scored, 146, and stolen bases, 80. Was fourth in batting average, 314, and walks, 99, and on-base percentage, .419, seventh in slugging, .516, and third in OPS with .934, and hit 24 home runs. He also won the Silver Slugger Award and was third in the voting for the MVP award. His 146 runs scored were the most since Ted Williams had 150 in 1950 and became the first player since Jimmy Fox in 1939 to amass more runs scored than games played. Henderson became the first player in Major League history to reach 80 stolen bases and 20 home runs in the 1985 season. He matched the feat in 1986 as the Reds, Eric Davis. They remain the only player in Major League history who are in the 20th row. Switched to his now famous 24, a number he would wear for the rest of his career. The lone exception was Toronto when he briefly wore number 14 in 1993. In 1986, he led the American League in runs scored, 130, and stolen bases, 87, for the second year in a row, and was seventh in walks and extra base hits with 64, while hitting 28 home runs, 9 of which led off the games, and had 74 RBIs. In 1988, Henderson led the American League in steals with 93. Was third in runs scored with 118, and fifth in OBP with a .394 average, and seventh in walks with 82, while hitting .305. Though only in New York for 4.5 seasons, Henderson set Yankees franchise record with 326 stolen bases. The previous high was 248, had been held by Hal Chase. On May 28, 2011, Henderson's total was surpassed by Derek Jeter, who played 1,700 more games as a Yankee than Henderson. Then his second stint with Oakland from 1989 to 1993. Following a mid-season trade back to Oakland in 1989, Henderson asserted himself as one of the game's greatest players, a memorable half season in which 52 steals and 72 runs scored led the A's to the postseason. His 126 walks for the year were the most for any American League hitter since 1970. With a record 8 steals in 5 games, he was named the MVP of the American League Championship Series. He hit .400 while scoring 8 runs and delivering 2 home runs, 5 runs batted in, 7 walks, and 1,000 in slugging percentage, leading the A's to a 4-game sweep over the San Francisco Giants in the franchise's first World Series since 1974. Henderson hit .474 with an .896 slugging percentage. And on August 22nd, 1989, he became Nolan Ryan's 5,000th strikeout victim, but Henderson took an odd delight in the occurrence, saying, "If you haven't been struck out by Nolan Ryan, you're nobody." Then he went to the Toronto Blue Jays in 1993. In July 1993, the Athletics traded Henderson to the playoff-bound Toronto Blue Jays for Steve Carsey and Jose Herrera. He performed disappointingly for the Jays, only hitting .215 in 44 games, which was probably due to the fact that he fractured a bone on his hand early on with the team after being hit by a pitch, although he still contributed 22 stolen bases and runs scored. However, his hitting woes continued into the postseason, batting with 120 in the American League Championship Series and .227 in the World Series. Nevertheless, Henderson was involved in the final play of the World Series that year in one fashion for which he was most known, as he and Paul Molitor scored on Joe Carter's series-ending home run. After winning his second World Series ring with Toronto, he resigned as a free agent with Oakland in December of 1993. His third stint with Oakland, the Oakland Athletics, 1994-95. In 1994 and 5, Henderson finished in the top 10 in the leagues in walks, steals, and on-base percentage. His .300 average marked his 6th and final season in the American League with a .300 or better batting average. San Diego Padres. In 1996 through 1997, Henderson signed with the San Diego Padres in the offseason, where he had another respectable year in 1996. Again, finishing in the top in the National League in walks, OBP, steals, and runs. Then on to the Anaheim Angels in 1997. In August 1997, Henderson was traded from the Padres to the Anaheim Angels. His brief stint as an Angel was uneventful and batted 183 for the rest of the season. What is my computer doing? Okay. Then his fourth stint with the Oakland A's in 1998. In January 1998, Henderson signed as a free agent with the Athletics, the 4th time he played for the franchise. That season, he led the majors in stolen bases with 66, in the American League in walks with 118, while scoring 101 runs. In so doing, the 39-year-old became the oldest player to lead a league in stolen bases and the oldest player to reach 50 steals. The New York Mets, 1999 to 2000. A year later, Henderson signed as a free agent with the New York Mets. In 1999, he batted .315 with 37 steals and was the seventh in the National League on the percentage. Henderson was voted in 1999 National League Comeback Player of the Year by the Sporting News. He wore number 24, which also, although not officially retired, he had not been regularly worn by a Mets player since Willie Mays' retirement in 1973. Nonetheless, Henderson and the Mets were an uneasy fit. Following the Mets' loss in the 1999 NLCS, the New York press made much of a card between Henderson and Bobby Bonilla. Both players had been substituted out of the lineup, and they reportedly left the dugout before the playoff game had concluded. Then he was with the Seattle Mariners in 2000. In May 2000, Henderson was released by the Mets and he signed as a free agent with the Seattle Mariners. Only his second game as a Mariner on May 20th, Henderson hit a leadoff home run, thus becoming the third player to hit a home run in 4 different decades. Ted Williams and Willie McKay were the others, and Omar Vizquel became the fourth in 2010. Despite the late start, Henderson finished fourth in the American League in stolen bases. Hey, excuse me. Let me take another sip of water. That helped out last time. Bobby, how you doing, young lady? Appreciate you being here. I'm assuming you're young. I don't know for sure. But if you're old, you'll take the compliment as being young, right? Kind of like me. But you don't look that old. His second stint with the San Diego Padres in 2001, a free agent March 2001, Henderson returned to the Padres during the 2001 season. He broke 3 major league records and reached an additional major career milestone. He broke Babe Ruth's record of 2,062 career walks, Ty Cobb's record of 2,245 career runs, and Zach Wheat's record of 2,328 games in left field. And on the final day of the season, October 7th, he collected his 3,000th career hit. Interesting. Then with the Boston Red Sox in 2002, in February 2002, Henderson signed as a free agent with the Boston Red Sox, where at age 43 he became the oldest player to play center field in Major League history, when he replaced Johnny Damon for 3 games in April and another in July. Henderson's arrival was marked by a statistical oddity. During the 22 and a half years from his June 1979 debut through the end of 2001 season, he had stolen more bases by himself than his new team had. 1,395 steals for Henderson, 1,382 for the Boston franchise. The Red Sox finally passed Henderson on April 30th, 2002 at 43. Henderson was the oldest player in the American League. Interesting. So the Newark Bears for the Los Angeles Dodgers in 2003. As the 2003 season began, Henderson was without a team for the first time in his career. He played in the Independent Atlantic League and with the Newark Bears, hoping a chance with another Major League organization after being named the Atlantic League All-Star Game MVP and receiving much media attention. The Los Angeles Dodgers signed him over the All-Star break. In 30 games with the Dodgers, he had 15 hits and 3 stolen bases with a .208 batting average. Then on to Rickey's retirement. Before the 2003 season, his last in the majors, Henderson discussed his reputation for hanging out and onto his lengthy baseball career. Henderson played his last major league game on September 19, 2003, and he was hit by a pitch in his only plate appearance and came around. Henderson started his second consecutive season with the New York Bears in the spring of 2004. In 91 games, he had a .462 OBP with more than twice as many walks, 96, as strikeouts, 41, and stole 37 bases while being caught only twice. Henderson would not accept the end of his major league career. In May 2005, he was still insisting he was capable of playing in the major leagues. Hold on a second. I gotta take this call, okay? Hey, Randy. Doing pretty good. I was hoping I could get a hold of you. Okay, that's why I figured it. You're in the pub. So, okay. So like our yeah. So our youth group and that's still on track. So would it be better if he just brought some cash with him? That's what I need to cover the food costs there, and then if we end up having to rent a vehicle or whatnot, we could do that like with our church debit/credit card. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Right. Oh, I see. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Oh, you mean like down in Texas? Or wherever? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Dominican. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Right. Mm-hmm. Okay. To exchange money. Right. Okay. All right. I don't know. It might be some girls. It's our teen group. Well, I know Andy and his wife are coming, and I believe their daughter's a teenager. She's probably coming with them. So I think it's both guys and girls. Yeah. No, I think that everything should be fine. Mm-hmm. Right. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to get an idea. I know we've got money set aside for all right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. That'll work. Yeah. Let it be, go for it, yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. States are wanting to not have to change the clocks anymore. Who knows? So, okay. Yeah. Oh, trust me. The president don't know what's going on. That's for sure. Oh, yeah. Anybody still there? Oh my word. YouTube is weeding out people who are watching conservative views. That is loyalty at its finest. Yeah, I'm gonna have to shorten things up, but that was Well, might as well let the cat out of the bag. No. Um, no, that was a friend of mine when I was in the Navy stationed quite a while ago. But, and let me fix something here real quick because it seems like, oh, that's why. Why do they have that on that quality? I need a nicer quality. There we go. Let's go. It's that one. But yeah, I knew him in the Navy. He's now a missionary. We want a missionary that we support and stuff, and he is in the Dominican Republic. And next month we have a our teen group in our church with our uh, associate pastor, the pastor's son-in-law and daughter are taking our teen group to the Dominican Republic. So that's why when I got that call, I kind of had to take it because we got to get finances in place for them, for getting things done. So I had a long work call once, or something like that. Is that what Matty Ice is saying? Uh, oh my word! But yeah, so that's why I had to take care of that call. And I've known the guys since I was in the Navy. We were on my first ship. We were on a ship together, and a couple of years ago, I think it's been about 4 years, 4 or 5 years now. I met him at a men's retreat in Washington here, and him and his son, and I think I was wearing a baseball cap, and he recognized the name, and he came over to me and introduced himself, and Randy, my word, I said, it's been so long. But yeah, so they're hosting and getting everything set up so they have lodging when they get there, so they have meals they're going to be there for like 10 days. So that was awesome that he called me. But let's continue on here and get Rickey Henderson done here. I came here in the Navy years ago and never left. Oh my word. That's interesting. That's interesting. But yeah, so let's get things going here. As far as his coaching career, he did do some coaching, I guess. The New York Mets hired Henderson as a special instructor in 2006, primarily to work with hitters and to teach base stealing. Henderson's impact was noticeable on Jose Reyes, the Mets' former leadoff hitter. I always want to be around the game, Henderson said in May 2007. That's something that's in my blood. Helping them have success feels just as good. On July 13, 2007, the Mets promoted Henderson from special instructor to first base coach, replacing Howard Johnson, who became the hitting coach. Henderson was not retained as a coach for 2008. Henderson has periodically been a special instructor in the athletic spring training camps. In 2010, he worked on base stealing, most probably with Rahai Davis and Coco Crisp, and also outfield drills. All right. So as far as his image and personality, Sports Illustrated's Tom Verducci wrote in 2003, there are certain figures in American history who have passed into the realm of cultural mythology, as if reality could no longer contain their stories. Johnny Appleseed, Wild Bill Hickok, Davy Crockett, Rickey Henderson, they exist on the sometimes narrow margin between fact and fiction. As far as his legacy, on May 1st, 1991, Henderson stole his 939th base to pass Lou Brock and became the sport's all-time stolen base leader. Henderson's speech at Wright, after breaking Brock's record, similar to the standard victory or award speech. He thanked God, his mother, as well as people who helped him in baseball because his idol was Muhammad Ali. Henderson decided to use the words greatest of all time. Those words have since been taken by many to support the notion that Henderson is selfish and arrogant. Although years later, Henderson revealed that he had gone over his planned remarks ahead of time with Brock, and the Cardinals Hall of Fame had no problem with it. In fact, he helped me write what I was going to say that day. On the day of the speech, Brock later told reporters amiably he spoke from his heart. Brock and Henderson have had a friendly relationship ever since their first meeting in 1981. Brock pronounced the young speedster as the heir to his record, saying, "How are we going to break it?" Henderson has mixed feelings about his comments. "As soon as I said it, it ruined everything. Everybody thought I was the worst thing you could ever say. Those words haunt me to this day and will continue to haunt me. They overshadow what I've accomplished in this game." Right? So as far as his career milestones, and then we'll go into a recap of his career. As of 2021, Henderson ranks first all-time in runs scored, 2,295, and stolen bases, 1,406. Fourth in career games played, 3,081. 13th in at-bats, 10,961. And 25th in hits, with 3,055. He has the second highest career powered speed number, behind Barry Bonds at 490.4. His record for most career walks, 2,190, has since been broken by Barry Bonds. Henderson is now second, but continues to hold the record for most unintentional walks, with 2,129. While his career batting average of 279 is considered somewhat modest for a leadoff hitter. His walks helped him post a stout 401 on-base percentage for his career. He posted an on-base percentage of at least 400 in 16 separate seasons, with a high mark of 439 in his 1990 MVP season. Henderson averaged 115 walks per 162 games over his career. So there you have it, Rickey Henderson's biography. Sorry we got interrupted there, but now let's go through his recap for all of his stats. Again, Rickey Henderson was a left fielder, born December 25th, 1958. His age is 64. He's batted right through left. June 24th. His MLB debut was June 24th, 1979 for the Oakland Athletics. His last MLB appearance, September 19th, 2003 for the Los Angeles Dodgers. His MLB statistics: his batting average was 279, hits 3,055, home runs 297, runs batted in 1,115, stolen bases 1,406, runs 2,295. And he played for the following teams throughout his career: the Oakland Athletics 79 to 84, the New York Yankees 85 to 89, back to Oakland 1989 to 1993, the Toronto Blue Jays 1993, the Oakland Athletics 94-95, the San Diego Padres 1996 and 7, the Anaheim Angels 1997, the Oakland A's again 1998, the New York Mets 1999 to 2000, the Seattle Mariners in 2000, the San Diego Padres 2001, the Boston Red Sox 2002, and the Los Angeles Dodgers 2003, and as a coach for the New York Mets in 2007. Sorry. Career highlights and awards: 10-time All-Star 1980, 82 to 88, 90, and 91. 2 times World Series champion, 89 and 93. American League MVP, 1990. ALCS MVP, 1989. Gold Glove Award winner, 1981. 3-time Silver Slugger Award, 1981, 85, and 90. 12-time American League Stolen Base Leader, 1980 through 86, 88 through 91, and 1998. Oakland A's number 24 retired, and he is also in the Athletics Hall of Fame. His MLB records: 1,406 career stolen bases, 2,295 career runs, 130 stolen bases in a single season. He's a member of the National Baseball Hall of Fame. Induction was in 2009 with 94.81% of the vote in his first ballot. So there you have it. Rickey Henderson's Hall of Fame biography with a minor missionary interruption. Interesting though. Appreciate everybody. I don't have. So let's see. Let me see what I missed for chats back here. I did do a refresh. Let me see. Wait, it might not be there. Let me see where. So it looks like we still have 10 viewers. Okay, so let me go up here, see where I left off with the chat when I did my last refresh. That'll give me a rough idea as to when. Miss all this chat? Oh, there we go. Don is getting sleepy. Oh, no. I thought I did a refresh since that one. Did I miss it? Hey, Chuck. Hey, Bobby. Don, Chuck. Yep, I remember that. Painted goal line. How is she hanging though? What do you call a guy with no arms and no legs? A drain plug. This is a good way to get watch hours. There you go. That wasn't the plan. What do you call a guy with no arms and legs instead of water? Lunch. Do you think YouTube wants us to click the emoji thingy? Maybe. You could have did that. I wonder what it does for anything algorithm-wise. Maybe it has no function at all. He must have fallen in the toilet, says Dragon Fan Tim. Lions are winning it all tomorrow. He's on the phone with Ernie. Don just needs one of those be right back soon. Oh yeah, I should have put that on there. Be right back. I have one of those things. I can't remember where I put the sign now. I'll have to. I think I got it somewhere in the back here, underneath my ledge. I don't see it right now. I knew I should have put something there. Be right back, okay? I'll see you soon. 11 of us in here at one time, huh? Shows 9 here now. Mine says 11 still. I'm on the laptop. Okay, I think I'm getting down close here. Still 10 in the chat. That is loyalty at its finest. Thanks there, Big Ray. Okay, I remember seeing that when I came back. Hello, chats. They wrote all this about Ricky. Yep. Today I'm one Ricky the Goat. Oh, there you go. Somebody's appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I really do. I think I'm caught up now. Let me do a refresh here so I know I am here. Let me move this out of the way for now, and we'll go through these cards. I won't spend a lot of time talking about them, but I'll just show you all the different Rickey Henderson cards I got. It might bring back memories for those that like that type of nostalgia stuff. Okay? So let me scooch this over so I can see the chat here. Let me get this up here and close that. Kind of threw my schedule off, but it was a much needed call. again, he's in the Dominican Republic, so when he can get a signal and get able to talk on the phone and stuff, that's when you got to kind of take charge of those type of instances. Okay, so we're going to go through Rickey Henderson's cards here that I've got in this box. There's a lot of them. So the first one here is a no number. It's a gold type. Let me see if I can zoom in here. Maybe that way I don't have to stretch my arms out. Yeah, there we go. How's that look? This way I can hold the cards here in a normal fashion and just drop them in a box. So that's a Rickey Henderson. It is a, I think either a 1989 or a 1990 card. It doesn't have any card number on it. Oh, it says. I don't know what that says on the back with those. Can you see that? Oh, it's a percentage probably. 939, probably for the steals, right? Is that the steals? And then this is a Rickey Henderson pop-up. These little pop-up figure type cards, in case you're wondering. This is a 1991 record breaker. I think maybe this is when he, yep, 939 stolen bases. Another record breaker, but I believe this one is, oh, I think these are two different colors if I remember right. Yeah. One's a nicer white and this is like a pale white. Okay. If they're variation cards, they'll be in here. 1982 record breaker, established modern record for steals in one season. Then next we have a Topps Finest, or a Bowman's Best, Super Vet Rickey Henderson. Card number 4. I'll just go through these real quick. Rickey Henderson. This is don't see a year on it. That's an older card of a Rickey Henderson. Then we got another record breakers, 1989. Probably made a bunch of these for his. He provides power at leadoff post. Then we got a Rickey Henderson Fleer Premium when he was with the Padres. Rickey Henderson Oakland Athletics 1996 score. 1990 Fleer when he played for the A's. Rickey Henderson when he played for the A's, Fleer 91. There's a star Rickey. This is an older card, but card number 10. Series 2, card number 10. Then we've got a Rickey Henderson Classic. Can't see the year. Probably 1987. Then we got a score. 1998 score. Memorable moments, Rickey Henderson, Kmart special, Topps, card number 13. Another Rickey Henderson, KB Toys, Kings, Rickey Henderson, 1990. And we got a mini sticker card. Even got a spot where you can peel it. Need stickers to complete your collection? See the inside back cover of the Topps Baseball Sticker Album. Then we got a score with the Angels, 1998 score. There we go. Rickey Henderson sticker, card number 18. That's why I was backwards, because the numbers are on the back, the other side of that one. Rickey Henderson with the Red Sox, a playoff prestige 2000 3 with the Red Sox. Then we got a Elite Rickey Henderson, Leaf Certified Donruss. Another Rickey Henderson with San Diego Padres, 2001. Another Rickey Henderson Absolute Memorabilia, 2001. Another Donruss Elite, 2001 with the Padres. Kmart Special Rickey Henderson, 1990 American League. There we go. We got 25th Anniversary Kmart Special, 1962 to 1987 Collector's Edition. Card number 27. There's a Pinnacle Rickey Henderson. Well, I won't even say Rickey Henderson. This is 1993 when he was with the Athletics. This is a left field. Card number 20. It's a Leaf product. Upper Deck when he's with the Oakland Athletics, 1995. 1992 Donruss with the Athletics. Score. 1994 Score with the Blue Jays. Opachi with the Athletics. 1994. I'm pretty sure I got one in here when he was with the Seattle Mariners. This is a classic, 1990. Bowman with the Padres. Donruss Preferred with the Angels. It's going low number to high number. We're up to 45 in here with a Donruss. 1999 Donruss with the Mets. There's a Topps traded 1989. And we've got a Donruss Champions 2005 with the Yankees. And we've got a Select Rickey Henderson with the Padres. I hate they're so small, the ears. Can't even see the back of that one. This one's a Score with the Padres, 1997. 1986 Donruss Rickey Henderson. Probably like a 5-year card there. 5th year. Rickey Henderson, 1991. All-Star. There's an Upper Deck Electric Diamond with the Athletics, Rickey Henderson. You can see that. Maybe you can't see that. It looks a lot nicer. This is the Electric Diamond version. This is the base version. That same card. Then we have the when he's with the Yankees, 1988. Another 1988. Why are these both in there? Did I? Oops. Oh no. Yep. 2 different color styles on the back. That one's a lot sharper. Might be a Tiffany or something. Maybe that might be the color difference there on that one. Same card, 2 different color versions basically. The darker one on top here, the lighter one on the bottom there. Then we've got the Fleer Gamers with the New York Mets. A mini. (1887) wood grain mini. Don Russ 2001 with the Dodgers. Don Russ Fan Club 2002 with the Padres. 2003 Topps with the Red Sox. Topps Gallery. I want to say 2000, but I can't see the year for sure. Then we've got the Classics, Topps Gallery, the Classics, Rickey Henderson. 1996. And we've got a Bowman, Absolute Memorabilia, 2003. Rickey Henderson, Don Russ, 2019. There we go with the Seattle Mariners, at least one so far. I think there's a different one in here. (2001). I think he was with us. Played in 2000. It's a 2001 Don Russ card. They've straightened up a little bit. Sorry. Still got a lot of cards here. See? Oh no, it's 4 o'clock. I was hoping to be done by now, but that's okay. We're having fun here. This is a 1992 Upper Deck checklist card for the Oakland Athletics. There we go. A 1982. Looks like a third year card. And Rickey Henderson. Topps with the Padres. Probably in 1994 or 5, right around there. Rickey Henderson Rookie Stars. This is just I believe a reprint card. Shows a recap of all his different teams he played for up until 2000 when he was with the Mariners. This is a Rickey Henderson Leaf product. 1991. There's a nice, cool, shiny card. Henderson MVP 1990. Then we've got this guy here, Don Russ Elite with the Padres. What year? Can't see it. 1997 Pinnacle with the Padres. 92 Fleer Ultra with the Athletics. Then we've got a Leaf with the Athletics. 1992. Cooperstown Rickey Henderson 2009. This I believe is a 10 or 12. 2012 Cooperstown set. We've got a Bazooka with the Athletics. 1996. Then we got a with the Blue Jays. There's another Seattle Seattle Mariners Omega 2000. You can see he's getting older there when he played for Seattle. That was nice. He played a couple, I think, a little bit of a season there here in Seattle. Donruss 2002 with the Padres. Fleer Tradition with the Athletics. 1999. Then we've got Upper Deck, Rickey Henderson. 1993 Upper Deck. Why'd that get in there? I didn't pay $2 for that, that's for sure. Back in the day, but these were in some sleeves already and stuff, and so I'll update that one. That's a 1988 Leaf. Couple years there into his career. Fleer Tradition. SP Authentic Anderson with the Athletics. 2008. That's probably just, I think he was done playing by then, if I remember right, and reading the biography here. 1992 Upper Deck. SP. Foil type card there. I like that shininess on that one. Then we got 2002 with the Padres. And we've got the Athletics here. 2002 Topps, Rickey Henderson. Fleer Ultra, Rickey Henderson, shiny card. 1999. Champion Series, Rickey Henderson with the Athletics. Donruss, this is a newer one, isn't it? 2016 Donruss. 2005 Donruss Champions. 1992 Donruss. Alright, there we go. Fleer Focus with the Seattle Mariners. Yeah, there's a couple of Seattle Mariners cards in here for Rickey. Oakland A's 1995 Pinnacle. Got that red, white, and blue. What year is this again? 1998 Fleer. Upper Deck. Padres. Give some guides on there. 7597s. Waves to the crowd after getting 2,500th career hit. Then we've got the Padres Upper Deck. Athletics highlights card from 92 Donruss. Triple play with the Athletics. Rickey Henderson, got the two versions here. The shiny Bowman Chrome and the regular Bowman. Then we got a 1987 Donruss. 20th Century Best. This one's stolen bases. 1999. Let's see if I can fix these now so I can fit more in the box. Starting to fill up here. Gotta stand them up so I can get more in the box. They'll all fit in this smaller one, or this bigger one for sure, easier. I'm taking them out. It was plumb full when I started this one. No barbecue joint. I eat at this restaurant often. There we go. There's another 20th century. I believe these are two different numbers. Yeah, 33 and 34. 233, 234. Then Don Russ with the Athletics. A 1998 medal. $1996 Collector's Choice. 1989 Don Russ. Topps Gold. $1994. Alright, it takes me a while. Try and read the years. 1991 Fleer Ultra with the Athletics. Fleer, New York Yankees. Fleer 92 with the Athletics. Imagine they had fun with Ricky when you have a player that changes teams a lot. Oakland Athletics with the Leaf. 1988 Don Russ with the Yankees. 1993 with the Athletics. 1993 Fleer with the Athletics. San Diego Padres, Rickey Henderson. Card number 294, we're getting up there. Okay. Then we've got Oakland Athletics, Rickey Henderson. 867 ounces. Cool. Diamond Kings, Legend, Rickey Henderson, 2005. 1990 Don Russ, Rickey Henderson. 1982, turn back the clock for a 1987. Topps. Don Russ Champions, 2003. (2009) Champions. 1990 Upper Deck with the Athletics. And we've got the Pinnacle, 1996 Pinnacle. Got the base and the rainbow foil type, like they have more these days than less frequent back then when they were coming out with those. 1990 Score with the Athletics. Topps. 1989 MVP. Don Russ. 1991. 1997 Fleer with the Athletics. Score, big head. I like these big heads. Got different ones like this. I got Griffey, I got Cal Ripken Jr. I've been seeing more and more of them when I've been sorting my cards and stuff too, so it's kind of cool. This one from 1990 Score. Okay, then we've got a 94 Fleer Ultra. 1991 Upper Deck. This color one is a 1990 Topps. Pinnacle with the Athletics. Upper Deck Collector's Choice with the Athletics. Bowman with the Athletics. There we go. Upper Deck with the Padres. Yankees. You can see how they're mixed up. Athletics again. Just gonna speed things up just a tad bit there. Try and get things finished off and go to the 2-minute warning. Pinnacle. I think these are, what do they call these? Like the technician of the game. There's the May 1st, 1991. On this Upper Deck, when he broke the mark. Superstar Special, Henderson. There's Henderson and Canseco with the Athletics. Oh, this one. There we go. If you put them in a binder and stuff, they would kind of look like this. They're a team here, even though this is Rickey Henderson and that's Reggie Jackson. The reason I kept both of these in here for now is because on the back, I think it's mainly the front. On the back, it does list Rickey Henderson and Reggie Jackson, Rickey Henderson and Reggie Jackson. 45 and 46. Then we got the 1988 highlight for score. Alright, 40 years of baseball for tops. Rickey Henderson for the Dream Team. Score for the Athletics. The tops with the Athletics. Another tops. American League All-Star with the Yankees. Rickey Henderson. Tops with the Yankees. Rickey Henderson with the Athletics. There we go. I'll just finish these off now. 91 Donruss. This one's a checklist. The Grand Theft Ricky steals 1,000th base. The franchise Rickey Henderson score 1991. The Dream Team. I think they did one. Canseco, Bo Jackson, different ones like this for the Dream Team type posing there. 3,000 Hits Club, tops. Record steal, Leaf. 2016, holding that stolen base. 2 of them, maybe stole 2 bags in that game. Rickey Henderson. Letter E. I think these might have been box bottoms or something. Rickey Henderson with the Athletics again. Rickey Henderson and Carl Crawford with the Tampa Bay Rays and Oakland Athletics. Rickey Henderson with the Athletics. Portraits, Diamond King. Reggie Jackson. 1992 Upper Deck. 2001. Yep, 2001 Rickey Henderson with the Padres. Seattle Mariners with Rickey Henderson. Oakland A's. 1987 All-Star. Shining Star Bazooka. 86 All-Star. (1991) Collector Series. Superstars of Baseball, Rickey Henderson with KB Choice. New York Yankees, older throwback card, 37 of 38. Fleer Limited Edition, 1986, with the Yankees. Moments in Baseball. Rickey sets a stolen base record. And last but not least, a Rickey Henderson Topps 1988 All-Star Set Collector's Edition. Rickey Henderson with the New York Yankees outfielder. Card number 25 of 60. And that ends our Rickey Henderson series. That was cool. I really enjoyed showing that one to you. These in the box for now. Alright, so that's Rickey Henderson. My collection of Rickeys there. And I gotta end this because I gotta go out and water the grass and stuff, and then we gotta get ready for church tonight. And we gotta finish packing our suitcases. Oh yeah, I have a big Rickey Henderson collection, that's for sure. Oh, you mean my collection overall? Yeah, this is just one of the Hall of Fame players. And we're only up to the H's. Wait until we get to Yastrzemski. That'll be a couple years from now, but we'll get there eventually. I could do 52 Hall of Famers a year, because there's 52 weeks in a year, right? Alright, but we're going to get in here. We're going to get into the 2-minute warning here so I can finish up at hopefully 2:22. Oh, 2:03. Bernie H is here. Okay, we did that at 21, 22, 23. So at 23, we'll end it. Bernie H gets a +2. Bernie H gets a +2. Who else we got here? Big Ray. Nice. Learning that Brock helped him write his speech. I always thought Henderson was arrogant after that. Different opinion now. Oh, there you go, Big Ray. Yeah. It's always nice to find out the information and how it took place. But yeah, that was very interesting. We still got 7 viewers, only two people saying they're here. Nobody wants free entries for the end of month giveaway. That's okay. Less for me to have to input before I go on vacation. Alright, 22. When it says 23, we'll be done, and we'll probably have 2 people that showed up at the end of the stream and commented. Hopefully you all had a great day. This was fun. Hall of Fame Friday, episode 133. Rickey Henderson. Doesn't matter. I'm going to eventually catch up my playlist and get all 130, maybe 140 by the time I do an update on my channel and stuff to add these onto the Hall of Fame Friday playlist. Okay? So as soon as this gets up here, I'll just have a couple 3-pointers to put, or 2-pointers to put up there maybe. Alright, end of stream entries. So until next time, next Tuesday, same bat time, same bat channel, 3 p.m. on September the 12th. That will be our next live stream. Well, I'll probably be doing some spur-of-the-moment live streams where I'll do a couple-minute video showing you some of San Diego during our vacation and stuff. So other than that, this has been Don Blomdahl, Hall of Fame, Veterans, Sports Cards, and more. Hadn't been live with Hall of Fame Friday, episode 133. Hey, Rickey Henderson on Wednesday instead of Friday. Baseball game and trivia. And as David says in the end of all his streams, it's not just words, but be blessed. Y'all take care. We'll see you all around the channels maybe this weekend if I have time to pop on and say hi. Till then, you all have a great and wonderful weekend coming up. We'll see you next Tuesday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Until then, have a great weekend. Bye for now.